Mahendra, this is a really big project I've been having some problems with. Matter of fact, it failed. But it'll give you a good idea of some of the performance issues. So I just clicked on it, and you can see it takes quite a while to open this thing up. So this is kind of the same defect I showed yesterday. There should be a title block, a pop-up message now showing that it's loading or something going on, because there it takes that long. It gets even worse when we start getting into some of these folders that have a lot of documents in them. But you can tell that this is just not really the responsive UI we wanted. And I don't know if this is a database indexing problem, or I'm not sure what the code's doing, or if it's just loading a lot of data. But yeah, we got to do something to make sure that the user so clearly knows that it's a big load and it's in progress and it's working towards you know, displaying what they want, not just hung. Especially because a couple times I think it just hung. I don't know that for sure, but when I clicked on this current set before, there it goes. It took forever and then finally just closed. So there might be a memory leak in here as well. Now the second problem is I'm going to click on this G007A in the upper right corner here. There's the click event. And you'll see this takes sometimes 30, 45 seconds to view a document. The file's already down. And it just takes forever to there it goes. It just came up now. For some reason my screen just died. But unfortunately, that you can't see how long it took, but it took quite a while. And that's one of the things we gotta try to figure out. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to get this thing back here. It's almost as bad as reflection. All right, let's try it again. All right, I'm just gonna load the exact same file. There's the touch event's already there. So you saw it jiggle a little bit, but that's when I touched it. And this thing sometimes takes 30 seconds. It doesn't display the loading menu anymore on the second time, I guess because it knows it's loaded. I'm not really sure why. But there's no message box that it's loading, or there's no message box that's doing anything. I don't know what it's doing here. And it will come up, but sometimes it takes a long, long time. Of course, you can't tell. Maybe I didn't click on it. This is all for naught, but okay, let's try it again. I'm going to click on the second one down. Well, maybe. All right, that I clicked on it there for sure. And again, you can see no UI response to indicate anything that click events occurred. But in fact it has. And you've got to be patient here. I don't know if you saw that there. So well, that's not acceptable behavior to call up a single file. And I just clicked on it again. The exact same file. So we know it's cached. We know it's there. It's still taking 30, 45 seconds to display an image, and it's got to be instantaneous. Give it a little more time here. So I don't know if this thing is just way out of memory. I don't know if it's just unusually slow, but we're having again good responsiveness with the tiles and stuff like that. I can't argue with that. That all looks great. However, here's a double tap on A250, a fairly simple drawing. And again, you can see no indication I know I'm being redundant, but I'm trying to make sure you clearly see the point. And after this, I'll navigate to a different folder, and hopefully we can see that it's not just this one big folder. It seems to be all the folders in this project. There it comes. All right, it just showed up there. And once you get in here, it works great. I mean, this is beautiful. You know, the problem is the load. So if I scroll up to a different project folder, there's the click on the bid package. Again, I'm pretty sure I selected and should expand. There goes. There's the expansion. There's the click on the demo bid package. Demo stands for demolition, by the way, not computer demo. There's the drawings folder. If you're out, if you're out on a construction site and you're trying to look at 5 different drawings, you're just going to walk back to the trailers. It's way too slow to look at this kind of data. And there's another navigation. So I would suggest get your iPad and log in as dbauer at lakelineconstruction.com. That way you can access this project and see it's called the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. And hopefully you can walk through it. Now, okay, so now I'm going to try a launch. There's a double tap on 03100. And again, this is a spec, so it's not a big file. There's not a lot of them in here. Yeah, you can see it's just, there it goes. There's some kind of flash, and there it goes. But I think there's some kind of database issue going on. So when you get this, let me know. While I'm here, I'm going to show you the other one. So here's the menu. I'm sorry, let's go back. Whoa, boom. For some reason it just closed. It's still there. Wow. All right. Menu, watch settings. Again, you can't tell if it's hung or if it's doing something. And the available and purge projects is the same kind of performance. It'll eventually come up. It just takes a long time. I don't know what it's doing while it's. Can't imagine what it's doing. I mean, this thing should be really fast. Maybe there's some kind of problem with the database or accessing it or checking some network performance or who knows what it's doing. But you can see that just for a settings, 5 or 6 setting values, you would hope it's a little faster than this. It'll come up here. Just got to be patient. I think you can see it's grayed out. That's what it looks like on my screen. So what I would suggest doing is, if you're not seeing this kind of performance on your iPad, do me a favor and load these same projects up. Maybe it's got something to do with the project databases or something like that. I don't think so, because I've seen it, no matter, as I add or remove projects from this thing, it doesn't seem to matter. The iPad's locked up at this point, but usually it will eventually kick in here, and the settings screen will display. Yes, you just got to be patient, which I'm not very patient, but I would sing for you, but I'm not a really good singer. What else? Yeah, don't know what to tell you here. I mean, I can try to kill it. It's frozen. I'll just kill it for now. Let's start it back up. That's kind of weird. Kill everything. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Looks like a more normal start. Oh, I'm not seeing this. Hold on a second. Alright. Again, so settings. There we go. I clicked on settings. You can't see it. It's not updating for some strange reason. Alright, you can see it now. It's been stuck there that same amount of time while I was screwing around trying to get the screen back. But you can see, I mean, this is clearly a problem here. Like I said, I think it eventually comes on, but it just takes forever. I'm going to go ahead and kill it again. I'll try starting it up again. My screen, hold on a second. Every time I do that, it looks like my screen stops sharing. Alright. Let's try it again. So this time I'm going to try the available projects. Now, that's not bad. It's much faster. Let's try Purge. There we go. Alright, you can see that this thing's, yeah, kind of sluggish. Again, there's nothing I can do now. It's locked up again. If I wait here long enough, it will come up, but it's a good couple minutes sometimes. I don't know if it's doing any kind of document check or what the heck it's doing. So here's where some kind of error logging would be really nice if it was telling us what was going on. Alright, I'm going to stop the video because we're just burning time, but you can see the problem. It still hasn't updated. So, alright, I'll talk to you later.